Good to go. Cool. All right. Wait for people to join in here. Make sure we got our volume on here. We're good to go. What's up, guys? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. I think you guys are really gonna like this one. I'm live streaming on YouTube as well, so if you guys want to go ahead and tune in on there, if that's easier for you. Today we're gonna be creating a winter loop. If you guys have ever seen one of these before, like, you guys can pull these up on YouTube. They're literally just a continuous loop of like fireplace, snowy background, stuff like that. And I think what I want to do is create like a photorealistic version of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Quixel Bridge. I'm going to grab a bunch of assets, and I'm going to show you guys kind of like what I'm thinking here. And then in terms of the background, I want to make this like a really nice cozy scene. So we'll have some cool sides to this, and then we'll actually have some like warm sides with the fireplace. So we'll have some nice contrasting colors here. Warm and cool. Obviously the fire is going to be warm, the winter is going to be cold, and then we're going to add a lot of photorealistic objects in here. And I think what I'm going to do for the background through the window of our scene is we're going to have a overlay of snow falling down. So I'm going to show you guys. There's going to be a lot that goes into this. So I'm recording this for YouTube as well. So if you guys want to jump on YouTube, check that out. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. So that I can capture the process, because I know a lot of you have been asking me to capture this process. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to use this as like basic inspiration for like what we're going to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. I'm just going to start by just snapping to my camera real quick, and I'm just going to save this into my, let's go ahead and just save this into Instagram. I'm just going to call this winter scene loop. Now I'm actually going to end up uploading this to my YouTube channel, because I want people to actually be able to go ahead and use this. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to first make the dimensions full 4K. So looks like my video resolution is not going to work with YouTube. I have to end the stream there. All right, so let's go ahead into our dimensions, and I'm just going to click on 4K. Let's see, is this the right one? Yep, 4K. There we go. So there's like a little button on the right hand side, so you can easily select that. Oops, that's ultra wide. I don't want ultra wide. I want, there we go, 3840 by 2160. That is correct. I'm going to go ahead and switch to Cycles GPU. All right, we're good to go there. I'm going to go ahead and save that. For our camera, I think I'm going to use an 85mm lens. And I actually want to reposition the camera. So I'm just going to back out of my scene real quick. I'm going to click on my camera. I'm just going to literally reset everything to 0. I'm going to make our X 90 so the camera's pointed straight up. And I'm just going to bring it back on the Y-axis. That looks good. And I think I'm just going to throw like a quick environment texture in here. I might actually already have a winter scene. Let's see what we have here. This one's pretty wintry. It's not actually winter, but we could probably use this one. We could just use this image for now, just to have like a wintry kind of background. But we can change this later. I just want to have something so that we have the camera set up. And we're good to go. So let me go ahead and minimize YouTube here. You guys see this okay? Just make sure you guys can see this. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Quixel Bridge, and I'm just going to type in winter real quick. I just want to see what comes up. We have a lot that we can work with here. There's a lot of textures. There's a lot of, I'm going to look for some indoor elements as well. I might start by just looking at like different walls that we can put inside. You can see that there's so many textures and options available here to us, so there's a lot of great assets in here. I'm going to type in a wall, just see what comes up. So many things. Even like right here, like you can put this texture on a wall. It's going to look so cool. I kind of like the brick vibe. Maybe we can go with this brick wall texture. So I'm just going to download that. And then I think what I'm going to do is just create a very like basic room. So let's go ahead and export that to Blender. And now if we add in a plane here and scale that up, I'm going to rotate that 90 degrees. I just want to see if our texture imported properly. Looks like it did. There's our texture right there. So we're going to go ahead and use that for our scene. So now that we have this set up, I'm going to delete the cube. And then I'm going to delete our light as well. I do want to create like a floor plane to just kind of establish like where everything is. And then in terms of like scale, like I'm going to try my best to maintain like a good scale for everything. Let's see, object apply, scale. This will be like the start of our wall, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to piece together windows. I'm going to put furniture in there and everything. I'm going to try to mainly use these assets and then some light sources within our scene. So there's this is going to be really interesting. Like, this might take a while, but if you guys are around for the journey, definitely stick around and check this out, because this is going to be really, really interesting, and I'm super excited to like try and make something really cool. Maybe we just type in table and see what they have. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll probably set up some sort of like scene that's right under a windowsill. So maybe we can even type in window real quick to see if we can throw a window on there. Yeah, this is kind of what I was looking for earlier, like something similar to these. These are really good. And see how these are all photo scans, so they look really nice. Looking for something that kind of screams like winter or like indoor while it's cold outside. Nice and cozy. That's pretty good. There's really just so much to choose from here. Let's see. These are kind of nice. Now we're getting like some barn vibes. All right, I kind of wish they had more. This is kind of nice right here. I kind of like this window. We could use that. Let me just download that and import it, and we'll just see what it looks like. And then what we can do is we can piece the brick together around those different parts there. Let's go ahead and export that. It'll take a quick second to export. And we can also base everything off the sides of this window as well, which will help a lot with our scaling. All right, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and move this on the x-axis. I'm going to move it up. So far, so good. I'm also going to adjust the scaling once we get to that, but this window is looking pretty nice. Maybe we can have like a nice wooden floor here. So let me go ahead and just grab like a quick wooden texture. I think I might already have one in my purchased assets. Now, I didn't spend any money on these. These were free. We go ahead and export this to Blender. Now we go ahead and drop that wooden floor material here. That looks really good. We'll scale that down as well. So like I said, guys, once we start adding more elements into our scene, we're going to go ahead and figure out the scaling as well. So let's see. Looks like no one is watching YouTube stream, but that's okay. I made it 4K, so I have to end the stream there. No, I don't want to end it because then it's not going to record. Here, I'll end it, and then I'll